Good day everyone, I'm Rainiel Plenios from Group 6 and for today I'm going to discuss all about tests as a source of data and classification of tests for research purposes. It is from chapter 11, test registration and mechanical devices. So moving on, what is test? Test may be defined as a specific type of measuring instrument whose general characteristic that forces response from a pupil and the responses are considered to be inductive of the pupil's knowledge, attitude, and many more. Examples are true or false tests, essay examinations, attitude scales, midterms, finals. Um, Tests for a research is very important. It is a source of data in it is a source of data when you use a quantitative quantitative research. So moving on to the classification of test for the research purposes, and there are two classifications. One is according to standardization. Second is according to function. So first of all is the standardization, standard test, and non-standard test. So to sum it up, standard tests are usually prepared very carefully, thoroughly by a specialist that is very keen on the established norms to prepare the test. This is basically the standardized test that is like commonly used. So non-standard tests are those tests that is usually by prepared by the teachers, you know, such as tests like true or false, fill in the blanks, examples, multiple choices, labeling. These are standard tests that teachers made from themselves. Next is a classification according to function. So there are two types. There are two under functions and under function. First is psychological test. Second is educational test. So let's proceed to a psychological test. This is a test that is measured individuals' ability and personality as developed by general experience. So this have has many types. So there are four types. First is the IQ test or intelligence test, which measure your intellectual ability, such as in school, overall general mental ability of a person. Second is aptitude test designed for your skills and abilities, um, your talent, especially potential of your abilities to perform in a certain action. Uh, okay. Third is vocational and professional interest inventory. These tests are given to those who want to exceed to what they want to this one to exceed to or like kind of to know what is their preferred work, like or a business in business, teaching, medicine, and other more. These tests are given to the person to know what is the perfect fit for them. So next is personality test. Personality test is a test design measures some aspect of an individual's personality. So personality test has three types or another classification. So types are rating scale, personal personality inventory, projective test. So rating scale, a measure used to evaluating products, attitude, or other characteristics of instructors or learners. So it's a rating scale type of test that you suggest there are points of checking it. So personality test, the closest the closest example of this are the MBTI, Myers-Briggs uh, type indicator test. So this is personality test inventory. So which uh, determine the individual's characteristics, emotions, tendencies, um, and other personality. Third is projective test, a method of measurement of a individual personality, just like a personality test. But just like the personality test, projective test reveals the value, motives, and other aspects of their personality. The example of this is the Rorschach test is the best example of this. So moving on to the personality test, under the function, the second function is the educational test. This is an achievement test which aim to measure a person's knowledge, skills, ability, understanding, and other outcomes in subject taught in school. So this is what we are taking, or like took. This is the kind of test that we already know, and I think that's all. And I hope that you understand the discussion. And thank you for listening for today. And God bless. Thank you.